Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is a continuation of yesterday video. So in this video I will try to complete remaining sections except general awareness. So reasoning is already over. Next, so this is a general awareness section. English section. So in each of the following questions, 3 sentences are given revolving around the same or different theme or idea. Find out which of the sentences are grammatically and meaningfully incorrect and mark the answer accordingly. The apartment house five stories high. So next, column based questions. Euroscepticism would mean an increase in the Russian ability to keep extending with AE. Next, the EU should stand firm that all member countries have obligations. India has the capacity for global leadership as a hub of the new knowledge-based order, including CD. Next, he retraced his steps and came in Missouri, where he remained acquired the remains of the only 3. Next, Mr. Waters talked about how she had spent the day at an outskirts of Beijing. So I think 1 and 2. Next, and what was of still great importance. He could only obtain taxes and soldiers from next. The affinity between two countries was evident. Next, World Diabetes Day. Next, vital tools in next 16 to 24. So 25 to 29, and third is train people for holding camps, train people in villaging. So I think CA. Next. Rajasthan. India's office real estate sector boasts affordable pricing, attracting multinational companies due to significantly lower operating costs than the tied to US cities. With the surge in digital innovation and the introduction of REIT regulations has spurred investments, leading to an expected significant growth. Dogs revered for loyalty and heroism showcase an unwavering bond. Dogs turning 2 and 3. So then acknowledging India's leadership, he advocates for climate finance. Once upon a time in ancient Greece, there lived a king named Midas. He had a lovely daughter whom he lovingly named Marigold. Although King Midas had immense wealth in his kingdom's treasury, he was always dissatisfied and unhappy. He was always greedy for more wealth and wished he had more gold in his treasure. One day, as he was counting gold coins and admiring his treasure rooms, a wise Greek god appeared before him who offered the king a wish for some of his good deeds. Without wasting any time, King Midas quickly wished that everything that he touched should turn into gold. The Greek god granted his wish promptly and disappeared. King Midas was delighted about his wish being granted. He went and touched an apple tree in his garden. To his excitement, the tree turned into gold instantly. He was so thrilled that he went on touching random things all around him, which turned into gold immediately. His joy knew no bounds, and he was overwhelmed with the excitement. Soon he was hungry, and he turned to his palace to eat some food. However, though he was starving, he was disappointed that he could not eat anything, as whatever he touched turned into gold instantly. Seeing him frustrated and troubled, Marigold came running and threw her arms around her father to comfort him. But to his dismay, Snack, with unbearable pain and grief, he was horrified upon seeing his daughter turn into a gold statue. In no time, he realized his greed was his biggest ever flaw and begged the Greek god to take back his wish. Knew no bonds were of limit. Soon, the Greek god appeared before him and felt pity on his condition. Felt pretty. His condition, I think, next. One day, as he was counting gold coins and admiring his treasure rooms, a wise Greek god appeared before him. Greed leads to downfall, I think. Further, the wise god instructed King Midas to take a dip in the pond of his palace and sprinkle that water on all those things which he wanted to change back to the previous condition. He blindly followed the instructions, and soon his daughter Margaret was back to normal when he sprinkled the water. Thereafter, he was alerted to get back his beloved daughter and promised to stop being greedy henceforth. Next, which of the following is or incorrect according to the given passage? But to his delight, option C. So tone is narrative, I think. So I have a doubt on and on introspective or narrative. So so I will go with narrative. Next, synonym of dismay. But to his so dismay, but to his dismay. Next, antonym of anguish. Think solace. He cried anguish and regretted. So solace, I think. Next, which of the following is correct? King Midas quickly wished that everything disappeared. So one is correct. Next, A and E and C is correct. Next. Skyroot Aerospace, which launched the country's first private rocket in 2022, aims to triple its planned launches starting next year on a likely boost to the country's fledgling private space sector. I think resilient. So fledgling private space sector, withered, I think withered or resilient. I have doubt on. Countries resilient, I think. Next, sovereign. Unadulterated. I think unadulterated or subordinate. I think it is unadulterated is antonym, but unadulterated is synonym. Describes the term. The Hyderabad-based company backed Singapore Sovereign Wealth Fund (GIC) is also aiming to raise more money by the end of next year. Co-founder Pawan Kumar Chandna told Reuters in an interview from 2024, and later we are looking at least 2 launches per year and will probably ramp up as we move further, said Chandana, whose company is set to send its second rocket to space by the end of the year. Chandana, a former scientist at the Indian Space Research Organization, said he was receiving a lot of messages from global domestic investors who want to understand Skyroot's business ever since India became the first country to achieve a safe landing on the lunar South Pole. The company conducted country's first private rocket launch, looking to cut satellite launch cost in an industry fast, getting crowded as various winds built out networks to deliver broadband services, which need small satellite launches. Chandana said the company plans to ramp up its 280-member workforce by 20% in next 2 years to support the expected increase in launches. It is also planning a fundraising in 2024 more than the 51 million raised in its last round at GIC, Chandna said without giving further details. We are well funded for now, so the next large fundraising round, the series will probably be 2024, and Chandna said. So I think optimistic. How did Skyroot Aerospace plan to cope with the increase in launches. Which of the following statement made by about Pawan Kumar Chandana are true? To launch for a year. Singapore sovereign wealth. Lunar base. Expansion and reducing current workforce. Creating workers by 20% in next increase in launches. Last funding found. Last funding found. Next. So first the ED has arrested role in raising funds from the girl. Various inactivities. Illegal activities. As of date, one of the cases was earlier made against. So BE. So BFE. DCA. So BE, human rights and international not acceptable. BEF. So BEFC. So BEFD. CA. B. So BEFD, BEFD, CA. Not acceptable. So BEFD, BEFC, BEF, CAD. Next. And what was of still? And what was of still greater importance? He could only obtain taxes and soldiers from the vassals by 23, I think. Next. So Dr. Sultan A. Jabir, the COP28 President, lauds India's energy transition efforts and emphasizes the need for new financial approach for global southern nations. Acknowledging India's leadership, he advocates for 23, I think. Wait. Next. World Diabetes Day illuminates, highlights and illuminates vital tools in core 1, 2, 3, I think. Next. Read the following 5 sentences, each containing the word highlighted bold determines the act of mollifying during the revolution plus people's anger. So the scholar's theory was too abstruse. Obnoxious expressions. His explanation was so. So ABD, I think. BT. The greater advantage of private home tuition is vast. When students have questions or doubts in regard to their subjects, the home tutor helps students in clearing doubts. They have any subject or topic, the subject experts can right away give you short, brief and clear solution to their problem. With the busy schedule and timetables, it becomes difficult for parents to help their kids with the homework and exam preparation. In this situation, the best thing that a parent can do is hire an experienced home tutor for their kids and ensure that their child's schoolwork is getting the attention it deserves. Only two. Next. Water quality is of the utmost importance as water is essential to human survival. Despite the advance of the 20th century, 25% of world's population still lacks access to clean and contaminated water. Even though most of the world has access to clean water, there are still many sources of contamination such as harmful algal blooms. It represents a substantial threat to water safety, which In some cases, necessitated in drainage of entire tanks or lager. So there are about 300 species that bloom, 25% which are toxic. Very fast rate. Taken down it. The liver is one of the largest organs in the body. It has many important metabolic functions. It converts the nutrients into types and substances that the body can use, stores these substances, and supplies cells with them when needed. The liver does many important things, which include making bile, which helps carry away waste and break down fats in the small intestine during digestion. It helps in making certain proteins for blood plasma. It also makes cholesterol and special proteins to help carry fast through the body. Next. Next we'll go with the quant section. Given A, B, C, D, E. So cost price is 3z plus 60, y plus z, 20x minus 50, 2z, y plus 2z plus 100. When D is sold 10% discount, then the profit amount is 156. So 2z into selling price of so 2z and 7 by 5, 9 by 10. Okay, next. So 2550z plus 156 into 25, 63z. So 13z is 156 into 25. So 2. So 300. So here z is 300. So cost price of A is 960. selling price is 61156. Market price is 44. $960 and 1344. 1344 and 9 by 10. Okay, sorry. A is cost price 960. Y plus Z is 300. 300 and 20x minus 50 to 600 and y plus 600 plus 100, y plus 700. Okay, so market price and selling price. So D is 840 and when 756. Okay, next, when an item sold at 25% discount, 4%, so 960 into 100 plus 'an item sold at 20% discount, the amount is 336. 780. 16. 1600. And an item sold. So D and E is 600. So 1200 equal to y plus 700. Y equal to 500. So this is 1200. 800. So 960 into 100 plus 100. An item sold at 25% of discount, 3 by 4. 336. 112. 240. So 1500 plus 600 MV 700. And let us amount is 25% discount. The amount is 8 by 4 is 330. So 300 140. By 3 is 112. 448. So given the following bar chart shows A, B, C, D, E. So 6K, 5K, 7.5K. So number of steps in stays. So number of floors. So Z plus 3, Z plus 1, Z plus 2, Z and. So Z plus 1. The ground floor is first floor and above floor. This is also upstream to downstream. 9A plus 9B. 11:2. A is to B is 3:1. So P travels m kilometers. Downstream is 13x is 5. N kilometers upstream. P plus Q is 34. Upstream speed of P 10 more than the stream is 9x 2y. 24, 12, 12, 18, 36, 80. 1 by 2, 1, 1.5, 2. So this is 90. And 289, 310, 275, 320, 330. 21. Sorry. So 275 is 14, 6, 10, 10. So this is 279. 10, 12, 68, 30, 220, 56. So A, B and C is into 2 plus 2. One by 2 minus 4. Three square plus 1, 4 square minus 4. X square plus 4 plus 5. So B is 279, 33, 312 and A is 90, 122. Next. Into 3 plus 2 into 3 plus 2 plus 2 is 215. Wrong series of 1 is subtracted. 16, 17, 25, 52, 116, 250. 1, 8, 27, 64. 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube. 5 cube is 125. 241. So wrong number in subtracted from the 250. Prime number. Correct term of series 1. Opposite numbers. All. Next one. BC, water and milk. So quantity in liters, x minus 80, x minus 150. If the mixtures are mixed together, two 40, 280, 40, 420, 640, 40, 60, 80, 100 is 520. 520 and 440, 370. Next, 52 means 250, 270. 50% of mixture A, so 250 minus 25 by 52 into 260. And 25 and 150 into 280, 135, 145, not 5, 385. 100, 476, 42.67. So unless monthly income is more than the monthly income of Bina, so Bina monthly income is more than 50% of Anna income and less. So Bina's monthly income is more than 50% of Anna and less than 80%. Less than 80, 50. More than 50 but less than 80, so I think 79 and 51. So 38400, the ratio of saving and expenditure of Anna is 1.5. So 7x. 38400 minus 7x. Expenditure of food on Anna equal to expenditure of room rent on Bina. Bina expense on food is 3k. Difference between the savings of Bina is P. Bina is P. Total expenditure of Bina is half of the x. 5x minus 2y is 6k, and difference between the expenditure on food and saving Bina is 1400. 4400 or 1600. Expenditure of Anna and Bina. Others. Next. So ABC operates river 3 ferries. So ferry A, the capacity is increased by 80%. $180. 640 more than the original is 100. So B plus 640 and 3 by 4. And C is capacity increased. And C. The manager reduces his actual to 85. Sum of original capacities is so market capacity of A is 240 more than the original. $180A minus B. So A invested P for 10 months and B invested P plus 400 for 8 months, Q for 12 months. Total profit is so 10 plus 18P plus 12Q plus 00 is 5772. 18P plus 12Q is 2752. Difference between B and C share profit 555. 8P minus 12Q is 555. 3755. Minus 8P is 8P minus 12Q is 555. 2645. 18P plus 12Q is 2572. 7 5. Minus 2645. So 275 2572. Next, B and C share profit. P plus 12Q is 2572. Minus 2645. So next, think Z is 300. Item is sold at 20% discount. Amount is 336. So I think 1/4 is 336. And 40 m equal to 10, I think. So m is 10. Okay. 40%. One three four four. Next, Y plus at 800. Selling price of item A 336. 8 0 72 less than the 1080. If item A and B sold so 1344, 4 by 5 is 800 and 100 110 plus 2n by 100 9 by 10 72. So 0. So 4, 2 and 18. So 9, 2, 672 is 110 plus 2n. 9 minus 90. 2. 3 4 by 9. Selling price of item is 72 less than selling by item B. Same. Discount respectively. M is 10%. is 72. 9/10. Eight. 1120. 880 plus 16n minus 80. So n equal to 20. 25, 55. So 1200. Okay, next. So if B sold two discounts, 1200, 9/10 and 8/10. So the profit end is Q percentage 100 plus Q by 100. Note 8. 800 plus 8Q. So 1200, 9/10 and 8/10. And so 864, 6, 3, 336 and 64 over 64. So 328. Next, average profit of BC together. If item C sold 20% discount, cost price of A. So 960 equal to 20x minus 50. C is 2 into m plus n 30. 8/5. 4/5. 750. 800/20. X is 40. 800 by 750. 750 and 1200. 960. So 01210 and A is 48. 258 is 1 is not 3. So 48 and D. If we article 1300, so 100 by, so only 3 true. Next, if the article sold R% above gross price, selling price of article B. So time is over. Let's see. My attempts in quants very low because it is very calculative. So overall score is 55.75. 59 questions I attempted. In reasoning 28.75 got, and English 20 got, and data analysis is 7. So let's see the solutions. So one is wrong in reasoning, okay, remaining all are correct, and English 12 are wrong, data analysis all are correct. So please share your score in the comment section.